Let's move on to Clint and Gina, man. I'll be honest with you. I did not hear a single word Gina was saying when they were talking to her the day before decision day. And she's talking, because there's nothing she's gonna say that makes me. I think she's just lying every time. Oh, reading from the script, as they've said before, that Pastor Cal was doing.
Yeah, because I think we all know that there's no way that she was gonna say yes. So I feel like she's just saying stuff just to try to keep it spicy and make it interesting and all that stuff. So, I don't really pay much attention to her. And she was talking about that time away, that one night. We need time to process. I'm like, no, you don't. Both of y'all don't need any time to process. Your decision has been made.
We knew that.
And we knew that. You got the little friendly hug when Clint was leaving. I was hoping he was going to just grab Hank and just kind of walk out the door with Hank. Be like, yeah, I'll bring Hank back tomorrow. Promise.
Which, when we look at what's happening moving forward, it looks like kind of like what he did. But Keedy says, I have also learned to mute Gina without touching the remote. Yes, I mean, it was just pretty much what I did. And once they got to the decision, they said, okay, let me at least listen a little bit, right? And she's talking about, it's scary if I get a divorce. You never really got married. What do you mean? It's not scary.
No, there's nothing to be scared of. I think she's probably scared of how she's going to look when she tries to get back into the dating pool. Maybe that's what she's scared of. But that whole
goes
thing.
And looks in the mirror. But go ahead.
The note I had to myself is, let's speed this up. I'm like, let's just get through all this stuff. Finally get to them saying, no, and they want the divorce. And then this chick says she wishes that he would have taken more initiative.
Yes.
And I was like, are you kidding me? So after you tell him you don't like gingers, you get all pissy at the honeymoon, you wanted him to push through that and to show affection and do all those things, and maybe that would have helped you? Get out of here.
Okay, I call bullshit, and I'll tell you why. Because had he done that, she'd have talked about how aggressive he is and how he doesn't know boundaries. It didn't matter what he did, but she's going to try to make it all about him. He did everything. He cooked for her hungry ass all the time, even though, well, he didn't ask me what I wanted. He fed you. I'm sure he asked yourself, do you like such and such? Good, because that's what I'm making. He could have not said anything.
He could have, but what I respect about Clint is when she went low, he went high. He never... Anytime that she's tried to throw him under the bus, he's never got down that level. Now I'm hoping at the reunion that's gonna change. But
yeah, because he went Michelle Obama. When they go low, we go high. I really want him to go Charlemagne and go, when they go low, we take it to the flow. That's what I want to see him do. That's probably one of my favorite quotes he's ever said, man. It's hilarious because think about this. Gina even said prior to the decision that what she learned was that she learns that she's ready to be married. Really?
How?
Exactly. That was my thought. How?
What did you learn? You learned how to have a good roommate.
Yeah.
That's what you did. You learned how to have a good roommate and have someone that works from home that can watch your dog while you're at the salon. She didn't learn jack. And so, as we see in the previews, we know that her and what's his name? Mac's gonna get his shot. And I'm like, Mac, why would you? But he hasn't seen this yet at this point in the show. Right. He hasn't seen the whole show. I'm like, you didn't watch any of the stuff that she's doing? Maybe she'll have the affection from him and he'll appreciate, the duck lips and that, she's like a Muppet. Like her head is it's like a Muppet. Her mouth is open.
Here's the crazy thing. They went into this, and she even says, like, well, if we get a divorce, it'll be scary, and this and that, and saying all the things that sounds good if she really thought they were fooling people. But we knew, and they knew, because Clint tried to buy Hank. He offered her 10 G's for Hank, and there's no reason for him to offer that money for Hank unless they already said, this ain't going to be, you're moving back out. And we're going back to our separate places after this.
But their separate places are in the same building.
Yeah.
So, You can still see Hank. He's right next door. That's what you're in the same building, but 10,000 for Hank? I'm hoping that was just a joke and that's not real.
Marcy says Hank will probably run away to Clint's place. He'll pick up Clint's scent. Yeah, dogs are pretty keen.
Yeah, because Clint brings the pup cups.
So Stacey has. Tell me if you think. I don't know if I agree with this, Stacey. She said Gina wanted Clint. She was hurt that he didn't think she was athletic, and she isn't. Yeah, she was definitely hurt. I agree with that last part. She was hurt, but she didn't want Clint because in the very beginning, all she did was berate him. From the very beginning. Yes, she kissed him at the wedding because she said, well, it's what we're supposed to do at a wedding. But yeah, she didn't want him.
No, she didn't want him at all. And then I think that she was willing to give it a shot until she started to see more of his personality that I think we all like. That's what we like about Clint. But she doesn't like the fact that he's the life of the party and all that stuff because it annoys her. And I think it takes the attention away from her. Personally, I think that she wants to be the number one. When whatever couple relationship she's in, she wants to be the star. And she didn't like playing second fiddle to Clint. I did that in Nashville, second fiddle. See what I did there?
I saw what you did there. And, something to be said, Terrell, I was shocked too with her need for wanting more affection. But here's where, because of what you just said, this may not be the case. He said, Gina can never be pleased, should have been paired with Shaq. No, because Shaq also wants to be the center of attention. They'd have both been she'd have wanted him to come to the salon with his bald head, and he would have wanted her to go on the trips. So, yeah, I don't think that would have worked out either.
No, that wouldn't have worked out at all because I think either, in this case, God, I can't tell who would be worse. Yeah, that shouldn't even happen. I can't even think of who would be worse in that situation. But
who'd be the biggest diva?
Yeah, no, and I don't even think she's going to work out with Matt personally. But
I don't think so either. Adrienne says Gina did not try. This season's been on for 10 months. It feels like it, doesn't it? And all we know about her is she's an entrepreneur and a dog mom. That's all we know.
and that's it. She has a salon. No, this is what they keep saying. She's a successful business owner.
Yes.
That's all we know. And I guess how we define success, I don't know how we do that yet, but.
Hey, Tanya says Hank was hanging around Clint as he packed, like, get my shit too, Dad.
Where are we going? Are we leaving?
I don't see my toys in there. What's happening here? Don't leave me with her, please. Please. I'll take one less pup cup.
I'll go down to 3 pup cups a week. I'll save you some money.
Now, look, here's the thing. Audrey does ask, though, did anyone see Clint trying to be a husband? He tried more than she did. I mean, he did the things like he adopted her child, which is the dog. Like, you dog people like to consider them children. So there you go. He did that. He cooked for her all the time. She didn't even try to do that. Even after Dr. Pepper said, hey, well, maybe you should cook for him. Oh, well, I help him sometimes. No. You cook for him. And she was like, nah.
Well, I would question this, Audrey. How do you try to be a husband when you're shut down by everything that you've done from the beginning? And so Stacey said. When Gina was so turned off, and then she's like, I don't like gingers. I'm just not attracted to it. She didn't even want to stay in the same house or apartment when they got back from the honeymoon. How do you try to be a husband through all that? And I think he did the best he could. He just thought maybe, let's just be friendly, have a good time with each other. Maybe it can grow. I think he did what he could. He took care of her dog while she was out. I mean, he was doing all the things that I think a partner would want to do. There was just no romance to it. And
even Dallas Boss says Clint entertained her friends too. He did, probably way more than she did. And Michelle says, did anyone see Gina trying to be a wife? No. The answer is easy. No.
I didn't see Gina try to do anything.
Yeah.
Didn't see Gina try to cook. Didn't see Gina trying to do anything. Didn't see her trying to work out because she's really athletic. All the stuff that she claims, didn't see any of it.
Look, how about this one? Just Ryan says he listened to her rants. That's husband. Look, so many things coming too, man. I mean, because you look at this. Clint was a husband when he listened to her whine about that damn salon.
All the time. All the time.
Offered great advice. Yeah, he did all those things. So to answer your question, yes, he did try to be a husband all season long. Even when he told her, "Hey, look," even after she made all those comments about him being a ginger, and he just he went high, stayed above it. He tried, man.
Yeah, I do respect that. And before we get off Gina and Clint, we got 304 people. Be sure to hit the like button. Appreciate everybody hanging. I know it's late for some of y'all. I'm Central Standard Time, so it's not that bad for me. But for those of y'all on the East Coast, really appreciate it. But just be sure you hit the like button.
Please do. Please and thank you. Yolande's found the one thing that Gina did to try to be a wife. She got up on the pole. Not very far. About 2 inches.
The way that she got up on the pole, though, that's going to lead to divorce too.
Facts. That is facts. Oh my God. Before we move on to the next couple, I just want to point this out because Kendra made a good point here, where she said, "I'm outdoorsy," said Gina the liar. Yes, because she even tried to say, well, had you tried all these other things? I didn't like sailing and I didn't like hiking, but any other outdoor stuff I would have done had you offered. And he was like, huh? Who are you?
Yeah. Her outdoor stuff is, let's go out to eat and sit on a patio.
Yes.
Do they have a patio? Let's have cocktails on the patio. That's outdoorsy.
Let's walk to the salon.
Yeah, let's walk to the salon and then go grab some food on the patio.